How do, ladies and gents? Welcome back to Freddy's football journey here on Football Manager 2018. Now, I am having to post-com this one because for the first time that I can remember anyway, Audacity failed on me. I can't remember that ever happening. So yeah, I have no audio recorded, I just have video, and here's the mouse gesturing to things. I think we're about to begin the recap. So the last time you saw was us losing here to PSV, and it's been a very frustrating time here at Rangers because we followed up that PSV defeat with another one away at Dundee United, who are not one of the better teams in this league, although they do have Diego Forlan up front. And yeah, a really scrappy, really poor game. We created loads of chances and didn't take any. They created one and took it. Both teams had a man sent off. The next game was away against Aberdeen, a much better performance, beat them 3-1. Aberdeen are one of the better teams in this league. We're going to play them again in this episode. I think they're currently 4th. And then the biggest frustrating result, 6-0. I played a rotated team. The two centre-backs here that I'm probably going to gesture to with the mouse, I'm going to say, there we are. The two centre-backs are both 16. The CDM that I played is 17. All got 9+ rated. Kenny Miller played up front and scored 4 times. So I played him in the next game, and he did nothing against Ross County. We didn't get that game won until he came off, because the first half performance was terrible. That's what's been frustrating. Alright, most of these games are wins, so you're probably thinking, oh, that's pretty good. And the 5-0 win away at Hibs is a really good result, but the team's so inconsistent. Sometimes they just smash teams like that, or like against Zenit. But then sometimes they just play so average. There I'm gesturing with the mouse there. How can those results that followed explain the Dundee game? It was really. Yeah, anyway. In the league, we still have a game in hand to Celtic and we're 5 points behind. That game in hand is the game against Aberdeen, which is why we're playing them again so quickly. We'll play them again after this in a couple of weeks' time. We're playing 3 times in about... That's what I'm going to gesture to now. We'll play them there. We're playing them here in this episode and we're playing them again there in the league. The Scottish League, man. The fixtures. I mean, I understand that one of those will have been moved probably. Probably the middle one's been moved because you have a European game. But still, we're going to be sick of each other soon. Oh, I'm behind here because I'm going through the team. The team is what you'd expect. The team is pretty much the team that I've been playing recently. Herrera up top with Wilson on the left. Wallace at left back coming in for Declan John. And now I'm just showing you the injuries that we've had. Danny Wilson, not that bothered. But Dorrans and Rossiter, 2 key midfield. Well, Dorrans has been a bit part player. Rossiter is a key player. That's why Luke Amos is in. He's done alright, to be fair, Amos, since coming in. And the other one to notice there is Fabio, who hasn't got his way back into the team since that red card. Because Aidan Wilson, 16-year-old centre-back, huge potential according to my coaches, he's stayed in the team. So this is the first game against St Johnstone at home. Both these games today are at home against 3rd and 4th place. So we need to beat both of these really to cement the fact that we're second. We're the team that are chasing Celtic. And we have a decent... Well, actually, no, the start was poor. This is half an hour in when we finally create a chance. Great work from Herrera. Good block, though, on the shot from Candeas. What's next up here? Oh, yeah, Harry Wilson getting an injury. That puts him out for a couple of weeks, I think. I try hovering over that to see if it'll tell me what the injury is, but it doesn't work like that. So we bring Lolly in. Who, if you're going to pick this team based on purely on ability, then Lolly does start at left wing. I'm just playing Harry because he's been in good form. Trippier. I wish Trippier. Tavernier puts the free kick in. It doesn't come to anything with a header, but we do work a chance here. Amos pulling wide on the right. Can't remember exactly how this happens. Oh yeah, Ryan Jack. Oh, that's a fantastic save from their keeper. Wilson was offside anyway, but I just thought I'd shut that in for a fantastic save. And there's half time. I don't think I tell them I'm displeased. I just kind of try and get better out of them. It doesn't really work all that well, if memory serves. It's really difficult trying to do this without my audio because normally I live com, so I'm talking things through as I'm doing it. Shortly into the second half though, Herrera having a good run at them here. I'm just gonna have to I can't remember this. So I'm just gonna commentate it. Oh, there's a good save again, but he should have put that away. Candeas out for a corner. Are we gonna make anything of the corner? Let's have a quick look. Don't win the header, but Herrera's going to retrieve. What can he do? Put a average ball in. Don't know why I left that in, hit it. Maitland-Niles plays the ball forward to Herrera. Herrera's been playing excellently. Yeah, you'll notice that Morales hasn't been starting. Herrera has instead. He's come in and been brilliant. I know I was saying that My coaches thought he's the best striker in the team and in the club, and Lolly with the chance, he's going to score that. Well done, mate. Great goal. Really well worked. Good patient passing. But back to Herrera, my coach has been saying that he's the best striker in the club, and I was kind of disagreeing based on early season form. Morelos fell out of form, so I brought Herrera in. He's had no standout game where he's been phenomenal, but he's been very good in every game. Where Morelos would win as a game and then do nothing for 2, he is just generally playing very well. We're an hour into this one now. Bruno Alves playing forward, not a great move, but it breaks for Herrera, and I would big him up before showing him miss a great chance, wouldn't I? Wallace has come in for Declan John, you'll notice. I think I mentioned that earlier. He's been playing very well indeed. We're generally playing good football. We're getting lots of players forward, lots of players into good positions. We're making good passing moves. You might notice that I haven't put in any clips here of St Johnstone attacking, and that's because they didn't. This is the first attack they really had, and it's just a lump forward, which we don't particularly deal with, and he has a shot that goes comfortably over. That was about it for them attacking, really. We had a lot more chances. Their keeper was excellent. Really had a great game. But he couldn't do anything about this. I think this is goal number 2. Tavernier will put the ball back in. Bruno has a head it down, and there is Morelos off the bench. I still use him off the bench because he's got pace and finishing. So if I do feel like we need a goal, I will bring him on. And he gets one there, not using pace, but that finishing was there. You know, a bit of composure. Great composure as well from Bruno Alves to not head this on goal and to knock it down. Excellent, really good goal. And overall, a good performance. It's going to end there at 2-0. Good performance from the lads. I mean, that's the frustration though, because we'll win this 2-0 and we'll play well in some matches, and then in others we just do nothing, and it's really annoying. But looking at the league table there, the game in hand is effectively played because I think Celtic played on the Sunday. So 2 points behind with a 1 better goal difference. So all we need is for someone to take points off Celtic, or we can do it ourselves, maybe, hopefully. Just left that in there to show you that Harry is out injured for 2 to 3 weeks, which we can probably live with. Hopefully he'll come back and still be in form. Here's the team for the second game then against Aberdeen. This is the game in hand. This is the midweek game that only we had. Ryan Jack coming in for Amos, I think, and Lolly obviously in for the injured Harry. That's about it, I think, in terms of the starting lineup. Yeah, I considered starting Morelos, but I didn't bother. Their keeper again on great form, and I believe this is their only attacking highlight of the game. Spoilers. Oh no, it's not actually, because it's our attack. In fact, better than our attack, it's our goal. Candeas, great counter-attack down the right, and Herrera there for the finish, vindicating me starting him. I want you to watch Herrera. He's going to be at the bottom of the screen in the replay, because I noticed this while I was playing, and I talk about it at length, and I'm really happy with him. Watch him run to as if he's going to go to the far post, and then when the defender starts to follow, change his mind and go near. Brilliant. Great finish as well. Keeper might have done better. We win a corner, we knock it down and shoot on goal, but it's blocked. Herrera out for Maitland-Niles, who again, another one that I've brought into the team. Wasn't starting the first few games of the season. Oh, they have a shot there, nicely done. Wasn't starting in the first few games of the season, but he's since come in and done really well. Really happy with Maitland-Niles. Wenger was moaning at me for not using him, because he's on loan from Arsenal, obviously. And honestly, if I'm honest, because he kept doing it, and I didn't want to sour my relationship with Wenger, because, getting Arsenal players in on loan might be crucial, not just with Rangers in this save, but, going forward with other teams maybe. So I don't want a bad relationship with Wenger, so I thought, oh, fine, I'll use him. He's been excellent. So a happy little accident there. Are they going to have an attack? Of course they're not. Here we are, Ryan Jack, great ball over the top. Herrera, the downside of him, he doesn't have the pace to get away from defenders, but he plays it to Candeas, who lofts it in, and this is a fantastic double save from their goalkeeper. That's brilliant. Can't argue with that. That's excellent goalkeeping. And do we fashion? Yeah, it's only 88th minute, so I won't have left. If I've left a highlight in this long for the ending highlight, then shoot me. But yeah, no, it's just another well-worked move that their defenders deal with. Hopefully that's not it. Otherwise, why have I left it in? Maybe something comes from this corner. Tavernier puts it in, header away. I remember. I just wanted to leave that Ryan Jack thundering, because he does like to hit him. Tavernier gets the ball in, Herrera puts it wide. But generally we're playing really good football for the most part, apart from the odd game like against Dundee where we just did nothing. If we can iron out those creases of those occasional poor performances, we can really make a title push this year. 2 wins in this episode against 3rd and 4th separates us from them and puts us behind Celtic, very much the team hunting them down. And in the next episode, if I'm going to keep waffling here and go to schedule, thank you. In the next episode, we're going to be doing Celtic away, huge game. If they beat us, then we're really up against it. But if we can take something from them, we're right in there with them. And we're going to play Morton in the Scottish Cup. Join me for that next time. I've been Freddy. Peace.